Hello everyone, welcome to my channel B&B CBS Gossip 24. Luna attacked behind bars, baby in jeopardy? Luna. Hang on, my little one. Mommy's gonna get out of here. I promise. Her eyes flick up as another inmate, tall and intimidating, Veronica, 40s, watches her from the opposite bunk. Veronica. You keep talking to that blanket like it's a real baby, sweetheart. People gonna start thinking you've lost it. Luna. You don't know anything about me. Veronica. I know what they say. That you're the fancy designer's daughter who snapped. That your baby's daddy's rich. That maybe you're hiding something. Luna grips the blanket tighter. Her breathing quickens. Luna. Leave me alone. Veronica. Oh, I will, after lights out. The guard walks by, banging on the bars. Guard. Lights out in 10. Veronica smirks. Luna stares at the wall, her eyes welling up. The blanket falls slightly open, revealing a tiny embroidered bee. Luna. Bill. If you ever loved me, help me now. Fade out. Title sequence. The Bold and the Beautiful. Steffi, Rich, and Brooke are in the main office, tension heavy in the air. Rich. We need to be careful with how we handle this Luna situation. The press is circling like vultures. Brooke. A young woman's in jail, Rich. She's terrified, and she just had a baby. She's not a headline, she's a victim. Steffi. A victim who stabbed a guard and escaped last month? We all saw the footage, Mom. Brooke. You don't know what really happened in there. Nobody does. Rich. I just got off the phone with Carter. He says the prison's been under investigation for months. Abuse, corruption, missing medical files. Steffi. You think Luna's part of that? Rich. I think someone wants her silenced. A knock on the door. It's Bill Spencer, looking more haunted than ever. Bill. You're damn right someone wants her silenced. And I'm not gonna let that happen. Everyone turns. Brooke and Ridge exchange wary looks. Bill sits, hands clasped tight. His voice is gravelly, almost breaking. Bill. I went to see her. They wouldn't let me in. Said she's on restricted contact. That's prison talk for something's wrong. Rich. Bill, if there's danger. Bill. There's always danger in those walls, Rich. But this is different. Luna's scared of someone. Brooke. Who? Bill. She wouldn't say. Just kept repeating one name. Mara. Steffi frowns, trying to place it. Steffi. There's a Mara on the guard list. I've seen that name in the reports. Bill. Yeah. She's not a guard anymore. Got fired last year for beating an inmate half to death. Bill stands suddenly, anger burning in his eyes. Bill. I'm not letting my grandchild grow up without a mother. Rich steps forward, stunned. Rich. Grandchild? Bill freezes, realizing he's said too much. Steffi gasps. Brooke's eyes widen. Brooke. Bill, you mean Luna's baby? Bill looks away, jaw clenched. Bill. Yeah. She's mine. A stunned silence fills the room. Rich. You're saying you're the father of Luna's child? Bill. No. She's my daughter. Cut to Steffi's shocked face, Brooke's gasp, Rich whispering oh my god. Fade out. Luna lies awake. A faint noise, footsteps. She sits up, clutching the blanket. The cell door creaks. Veronica stands there, a makeshift weapon glinting in her hand. Luna. Whispers. What are you doing? Veronica. Somebody wants a message delivered. You got people on the outside poking around where they shouldn't. Luna. Who sent you? Veronica smirks. Veronica. Doesn't matter. They said make sure she never talks again. Luna scrambles back. Suddenly, the door bursts open, a guard enters. Guard. Hey. What's going on here? Veronica hides the weapon quickly. The guard looks between them suspiciously. Guard. Everything all right, Nozawa? Luna opens her mouth to speak, but Veronica's glare stops her cold. Luna. Yeah, everything's fine. The guard nods, leaves. Veronica leans in close, whispering. Veronica. You just made the biggest mistake of your life. Luna exhales shakily as Veronica walks away. She pulls the blanket close again, and whispers to the baby name stitched inside it. Luna. Brielle. Mommy's gonna protect you. No matter what. Thunder rumbles outside. Bill stands on his balcony, phone pressed to his ear. Bill. Quiet, controlled. I want 24-hour surveillance on that facility. No one goes in or out without my knowledge. He hangs up, turns. Li Nozawa stands in the doorway, furious. Li. You've done enough, Bill. Bill. Lee. Li. You think you can buy your way into this family again? Luna is my niece. She wouldn't be in this mess if you hadn't. Bill. If I hadn't what? Cared about her? Tried to help? Li. You bring chaos everywhere you go. Luna needed stability, not a man who thinks money fixes everything. Bill. This isn't about money. Someone's trying to kill her. Li. What? Bill. There's a woman inside, Veronica, working for someone named Mara. I've heard the name before. Li. Mara DeSoto. Bill. You know her? Lee's eyes darken. Li. She used to work at the same hospital I did. Got fired for trafficking painkillers. The rumor was, she started working with people in the prison system afterward. People who make inmates disappear. Bill's jaw tightens. Bill. Then she's the one behind this. He storms out. Lee stares after him, dread in her eyes. Ridge and Steffi review documents. The rain lashes the windows. Steffi. Dad, if Bill's right, and this Mara woman's connected to the prison, that means Luna's in real danger. Ridge. And whoever's pulling the strings has money, a lot of it. Steffi. Who would want Luna dead? Ridge stares at the photos on the table. Luna, Poppy, Bill. Ridge. Maybe someone who wants to protect a secret. Luna sits on a cot, bruised, scared. A nurse checks her vitals. Nurse. You're lucky the guard came by when she did. Luna. Can I make a phone call? Please? Nurse. I'll see what I can do. The nurse leaves. Moments later, the door opens. Not the nurse, but a woman in uniform enters. Dark hair, cold eyes. Her name tag reads, Mara DeSoto. Mara. Hello, Luna. Luna freezes. Luna. You're Mara. Mara. That's right. And you've caused me a lot of trouble. Luna. I don't even know you. Mara. You don't have to. You just have to disappear quietly. She steps closer. Luna backs against the wall. Luna. Why are you doing this? Mara. Let's just say someone on the outside doesn't want that baby coming home. Luna gasps, tears forming. Luna. You're talking about Bill, aren't you? Mara smirks. Mara. Oh, honey, you have no idea who you're dealing with. Before Luna can respond, Mara pulls out a syringe. Luna screams, a guard rushes in. Mara hides the syringe, pretending innocence. Mara. She's hysterical again. She needs sedation. The guard looks uncertain, but Luna's panicked. Luna. She's lying. She's trying to kill me. The guard hesitates, then escorts Mara out. Luna collapses, sobbing. Int. Bill's office, day. Bill slams a file onto his desk. Justin Barber stands nearby, analyzing documents. Justin. This Mara's been on payroll for 3 shell companies. All linked to a holding firm out of Monaco. Bill. Whose name's on it? Justin. That's the problem. It's shielded. But the main transfer came from someone with Forrester connections. Bill stiffens. Bill. A Forrester's funding this? Justin. Looks like it. Bill's phone rings, an unknown number. He answers. Bill. Spencer. Luna, VO. Bill, it's me. Bill's eyes widen. Bill. Luna. Are you okay? Luna, VO. No, they're trying to hurt me. There's a woman, Mara, she said someone doesn't want my baby coming home. Static crackles. Bill. Who? Who's behind it? A voice interrupts, not Luna's. A chilling whisper. Mara, VO. You're too late, Mr. Spencer. The line goes dead. Bill slams the phone down. Bill. She's in danger. Brooke and Ridge argue quietly by the fireplace. Brooke. Bill's obsessed. He'll burn the world down for that girl. Rich. Maybe he's right too. If she's his daughter. Brooke. If she's his daughter, then that means everything changes. For everyone. Brooke turns, eyes full of concern. Brooke, scientid. What if the person trying to hurt Luna isn't from the prison at all, but someone closer? Rich stares, alarmed. Rich. What are you saying? Brooke. I'm saying, think about who benefits if Bill loses everything. Rich looks away, his expression hardening. A shadow passes behind the window, unseen. Act 4. Int. Women's prison, night. Chaos. Sirens blare. The lights flicker. Guards shout. Luna's cell door is open, she's gone. Blood stains the floor. Guard number 1. Get medical down here now. The nurse rushes in. The camera pans down, the blanket is on the ground, soaked in crimson. But no sign of Luna. Int. Forrester Creations, morning. Steffi scrolls her phone, pale. Steffi. It's all over the news. Luna's missing. Rich. Missing? Steffi. They found blood. No body. Brooke walks in, holding a letter. Her hands shake. Brooke. This came to the house this morning, addressed to Bill. No return address. She hands it to Rich. He opens it. Inside is Luna's baby blanket, perfectly clean, with a note. The baby lives. But for how long depends on you. Rich looks up, stunned. Rich. What the hell does this mean? Brooke's eyes fill with tears. Brooke. It means someone's playing God. Luna lies unconscious on a bed, 4 in her arm. A soft lullaby plays in the background. A figure steps into frame, face obscured. They whisper softly. Mystery voice. Rest now, Luna. Everything's going according to plan. They glance at a small crib beside her. Inside, a baby sleeps peacefully. The figure adjusts the blanket, revealing the embroidered bee. Mystery voice, Scientid. Your father has no idea what's coming. Camera pans up, a gloved hand removes a voice modulator, revealing a familiar smile, but the face remains hidden from the audience. Bill stands alone, staring at the city lights. A storm rages outside. His phone buzzes, one new message, a photo of Luna holding her baby, alive, dated today. Text reads, if you want them back, tell the truth about what really happened the night Poppy died. Bill's face goes white. He sinks into his chair, whispering to himself. Bill. Dear God, what have I done? Camera zooms in on the photo, the baby's eyes flicker open, almost as if aware. Thunder crashes. Fade to black. Bold and the Beautiful taunts with Luna Nozawa, pregnant but arrested, and if there's any justice, she will spend the rest of her natural life behind bars. But that leaves the question of who will raise her and Will Spencer's baby. Even though Katie Logan already said she would, it might not work out that way at all. And I suspect we could wind up with a custody battle for this unborn Spencer spawn for a few good reasons. Alright, let's talk about who might make a grab for the kid. Obviously, Luna was stunned when the new life she dreamed of with Will just poof went up in smoke. Even though the DNA test said Luna is pregnant by Will, he does not want her. And Electra Forrester, Renee Grace, called the cops and Chief Baker hauled her away no matter that she was begging Bill Spencer, Don Diamorne, and everybody else to save her. So obviously if Luna stays in prison, she can't be with her baby. And her jaw dropped when Katie Logan said she and Bill Spencer would be raising Luna and Will's child. But just because Katie said it doesn't mean it's going to happen. And as a matter of fact, Luna may not want that for her child. Even if she's in prison, which seems likely since Bill says he won't help her out, Luna may get some say in the matter of who raises her and Will's child. A Spencer heir unwanted. Why the biological parents won't raise the baby on Bold and the Beautiful. There are other people who may actually want to raise this baby, each with their own reasons for doing it. I will say off the cuff that despite this allegedly being Will's baby, I don't think he's going to want to play daddy to the kid because Luna got him drunk and molested him and that's unpleasant. And I don't think Electra is going to want to be a stepmom to Luna's spawn. So, I'm not even counting them as possibilities. But there are other interested parties, some of them more legit than others, but all who could make a case that they have a legal claim to this child with its father Will apathetic about custody and its mom Luna locked up hopefully for life. Bold and the Beautiful, custody battle for Luna and Will's kid? Soap dirt. Bold and the Beautiful. Will Katie and Bill secure custody of the Spencer child? First of all, obviously there's Katie and Bill as possible adoptive or custodial parents. He may want to do the adoption as Katie wants because Bill may hope that it'll reconcile him and Katie and give them a new lease on life, but they may not wind up with the kid. Second, I suspect Luna's grandma, Lee Finnegan, Naomi Matsuda, may throw her hat into the ring. She may want Luna's baby to prove that she can raise it right, and so Lee can make sure the kid doesn't turn out evil like Luna or her awful mother Poppy Nozawa, Romy Park. I'm sure Lee wants this child to be raised with good role models so that it has a sense of morality and good judgment. I mean, it'd be great if the kid turned out like Finn Finnegan, Tanner Novlin, who Lee and Jack Finnegan, Ted King, raised very well. I credit Lee with all of that. And you know, Finn turned out great despite having Sheila Carter's, Kimberlyn Brown, DNA in his bloodstream. So Lee is somebody to think about. Dr. Finn's bid for a do-over, raising the grandchild he never knew. Another option to consider after great-grandma Lee is the kid's grandpa, Finn. He may also want to be considered as an adoptive or custodial father for Luna's baby for a few reasons. First, Finn didn't get to raise Luna, so this would be kind of a do-over. Second, Finn himself is adopted and he has a psychotic mom, Sheila. So, he may see something of himself in this child's situation. Third, Finn may want the kid away from Bill's influence. I mean, Dollar Bill is a cheater, a liar, an attempted murderer. He's not a great guy, you know, and Bill got Luna the pardon even after she tried to kill Steffi Forrester, Jacqueline McInnes would, and that all led to this mess. So, we also know that Finn and Steffi are great parents, and I could see Finn convincing Steffi that they could save this kid from Luna and protect the child from her horrible influence. And if Finn makes the deal of let's raise this kid and I'll cut Luna and Sheila out of my life, not another word spoken to them forever. Steffi might go, okay, because she does like kids and she adopted before even though it turned out to be a stolen baby. So, we know she's open to adoption. Poppy's gold-digging scheme, a grandchild as a paycheck on Bold and the Beautiful. A fourth option to consider is someone who may want to raise Will and Luna's baby for extremely selfish reasons, and that's Poppy. Of course, she hates her daughter Luna. And this week, when Poppy finds out Luna's alive, she even calls her the B word, which completely shocks Lee and Finn, although it shouldn't. But that doesn't mean that Poppy won't make a grab for her grandkid. Here's why. That baby of Luna's is a Spencer. And Poppy is a well-known gold digger on Bold and the Beautiful. So, she might fight to get custody of Luna's kid so she can demand hefty child support from the Spencer family. Poppy might see that baby in Luna's belly as a payday. You know, Poppy's all about the money. That's why she tried to pass Luna off as Bill's kid. And if you remember, Poppy was pretending to be a chill hippie chick, but was actually thrilled to be living the cushy Spencer lifestyle with Bill. So yeah, I could see Poppy making a grab because she sees the baby as an ATM. Bold and the Beautiful, Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada. Bold and the Beautiful, Luna Nozawa. Bold and the Beautiful, Sheila Carter's desperate bid for family and redemption. A fifth option to consider, of course, is 8-toed Sheila Carter, Kimberlyn Brown. She might want her great-grandbaby because it's her only link to Finn and Luna, who are most likely going to be out of her life for good. Steffi had finally softened up on Sheila, but now she lied and helped hide Luna. So, I think she's going to be on the outs again. As for Luna, she's probably looking at life in prison, and that means Sheila can't have her in her day-to-day life. So, she may want to get custody of Luna's baby to feel closer to her son Finn and her granddaughter Luna when they are both out of her life. But I can't imagine Katie or Bill wanting their grandkid in the hands and 8 toes of Psycho Sheila. And I don't think any judge in their right mind would give Luna's baby to Sheila. That doesn't mean she won't try to get her hands on Luna's kid, especially because Sheila might soon lose Deacon Sharp, Sean Kanan. So, that's one big loss. And she may lose Luna to prison. You know, she can probably see her, but not that often. Sheila loses Steffi's support on B&B. And I do think that Steffi's going to push Finn to cut Sheila back out of his life. So, this child of Luna and Will's could be all the family that Sheila has left. And if you remember, she does have some other kids. But when it came to Finn, she was cheated out of raising him. I mean, Jack basically strong-armed her into giving him the kid the same way that Finn was kind of deceived out of getting to raise Luna. So Sheila may feel like it's an opportunity for a do-over for her. So the bottom line is it may not be quite as easy as Katie thinks it will be for her and Bill to take that baby. There may be other people in the way and you never know. Luna might have some say in it. And if she does, I would expect that she would prefer Finn or Sheila over say Lee or Katie or Bill, or especially not Poppy, who we all know did her wrong as a kid.